Hello guys, it's Football here with John Morntez and welcome again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing well. And today we want to look Arsenal title blow. Arsenal title blow. They're now they dropped points today. They dropped points the other game against Everton. They dropped point today against Brentford. They dropped point. And also we'll check on Potter. Potter is under pressure at the moment. Potter is under pressure at the moment, and we know that. So smash a like on the video. Don't forget to click that subscription button if you know you haven't subscribed yet. Click that subscription button so and don't forget to click that notification there. So each and every time we produce a video like this, you'll be able to be notified part of this community. For those who have subscribed, I want to say thank you so much for your support. Without you, we could not be able to reach where we are at the moment. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's go direct to it. Arsenal title blow. At the moment, Premier League is more competitive, and this is why we love Premier League. This is how Premier League is. This is unexpected things happens. No team is underrated. Each and every team is strong. Each and every team is capable of getting a result. We cannot underrate Brentford. Yes, Arsenal was to win that game. I can feel it. I can feel after that loss against Everton. They were supposed to win this game today, at least to bring them back into the track. But the result didn't come out. But they played well. They played well. Today I think Arsenal played well. They played as usual, but they never... Brentford is not an easy team to win against. We have to accept that. They are top 10. They are among one of the best teams in Premier League. They have good players. They have the system. They have the best manager. And we can see it's not an easy team to distract. Getting that draw, I think, is... we can say good enough because they didn't drop 3 points because Brentford was to win that game. If they could have dropped 3 points, then it could be a problem. But they didn't drop 3 points. They dropped 2 points, which I think for me is a positive to them because at least they never dropped 3 points. They dropped only 2 points. At least it's a positive result to them. It's a positive result to them, and especially after coming to that defeat, because Brentford is not an easy team. We can't underrate them. And I know the pressure is under Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans are putting this pressure on the team. They are having their best season. Arsenal currently are having their best season in the league. And they are playing against the odds. No one said that Arsenal is going to win the title. But at the moment they are playing against the odds. Each and every person knew Man City is going to win. Each and every person knows Man City should be winning Premier League. Everybody expects Man City to win the Premier League. And currently at the moment, Arsenal are playing against the odds, which they have their best season. They have their best season ever. Today's result does not determine. I think, yes, it's a title blow. They should have won the game. They controlled the game. I watched that game. They controlled the game. And immediately, if you saw the way Arsenal played today, they didn't play that good and they didn't play well enough. They played well personally, I think, but it was not well enough. It was not good enough, but they managed to get the points. That is it. They managed to get a point there. In your bad moment, you are capable of getting a point. In Premier League at the moment, teams like Brentford, teams like Newcastle, teams like Fulham, it's not easy to get points against them. So getting a point against Brentford, personally, I think is good because this Brentford beat Manchester United. They beat Manchester United. They went to Etihad and get 3 points. So it's a positive result. I think it's a positive result because Brentford is not an easy team to distract. It's not an easy team to distract. And this Arsenal now, they are looking up to themselves. The games which they have to get points into is this upcoming game, which it will be on Wednesday against Man City. That is an important game to them, and you have to look out of your players too. So there is where I feel Arsenal has to take. If Arsenal are to win this Premier League, they have to take points against Man City. Let's say they are meeting Man City twice, so they have to take, let's say, 2 points, or let's say 1 point against Man City, or take 6 points against Man City. They have to take something against Man City. That is the biggest game. These 2 games coming against Man City are the biggest game for them. And at the moment, Arsenal are enjoying themselves. I think they are enjoying themselves. Yes, the manager got the backup, but at the moment they're enjoying themselves. So Arsenal fans have to be patient. You can't win every game. We have to accept that. You can't win every game in Premier League. You don't know what your opponent plans. remember Everton was battling to bottom. They were battling bottom four. They were battling at the bottom, and they were battling with relegation, and they went on and gets points against Arsenal. They get 3 points against Arsenal. So Premier League is not easy to predict at the moment. It's not easy to predict your next opponent. Again, you can look it with the Manchester United also. Manchester United also did able to get points against Leeds, which most of the people expected them to get points against 3 points against Leeds. Even me, I expected them to get 3 points against Leeds, and at least we reduced that gap. But we didn't lose the game. Leeds is not an easy team. Nowadays, there is no walkover. We don't have walkover in Premier League. It's not easy to get a walkover team. It's not easy. Totally, it's not easy. Each and every team is capable of delivering something. So we have to respect Brentford, and yeah, it's part of the process. You can't win every game. You can't win every game. You can't win every game. So let's go direct into this Potter's issue with Potter's with Chelsea. We can see this person, this manager. What I feel Chelsea fans are not doing, they're not patient with him. They are putting him under pressure. They expect him to deliver, but I can understand what Potter is trying to do. Yes, he has drawn in 2 games since the last of the transfer window. They drew last game, then they drew today. If you look at if you look at these games, you can see a difference. They have only conceded 1 goal, so you can see that process. Chelsea is still under transition process. They are still under transition process. So that pressure, again, yes, the pressure will be there in Premier League because you are expected to deliver. As a manager, after having the best January transfer window, yes, fans expect the results, but it can't happen one night. This has to take time. What I've always said that Chelsea, with that team which they have now, which with this, if you look at that transfer window, how many the players they brought in, I think they are preparing for next season. So we'll have to give Potter time. They should not. I know some Chelsea fans, they want Tuchel to be sacked, but I don't see the points of sacking Tuchel at the moment. Not Tuchel, Potter at the moment, because you can't do the same mistake we did with the Tuchel. After that transfer backup, the summer transfer window, then after 2 weeks, then they sacked Tuchel. Now you want to do it with the Potter also after 2 weeks of transfer. After 2 weeks, after January transfer window, you want to sack a manager. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at the moment. So they have to be patient with it. It can't happen overnight. We have to accept that it can't happen. It can't happen overnight. So you have to be patient with your manager. You have to give him time. Give him time too. This team is a new team. These people are coming to a new team, different system. They have to adapt. You have the adaptation process is part of the transition process. So they have to adapt to the system. Potter has to get enough time to at least to develop his ideas to his players. It can't happen overnight. It will take time, and people has to be patient. Chelsea fans has to be patient. Those people who understand football knows it can't happen overnight. Those people who understand football will tell you this thing will take time, because this manager has had a lot of injuries, a lot of first-team injury, and these players are now coming out of the injury. And if they're coming into the pitch, you can't expect them to just come and fire it. It doesn't happen that way. It has to take time. So we have to give Chelsea patience. We have to give them time. At least we see. At least give Potter until the end of the season. We see what he can deliver. Chelsea are capable of getting results than the dangerous team. But if they give Potter time, there's no pressure. Don't put your manager on a pressure. This transfer window backup, I personally think is for next season preparation. They are preparing for next season, and that is it. That is it. Actually, if you look at Potter's team, is good defensively. Potter is very good defensively. You can see they are not conceding a lot of goals. They have good midfielders. The only thing missing link there, I think, is striker, which he doesn't have a striker. I'm even worried why they didn't even brought in a striker in the January transfer window. They don't have a proper striker. If you look, they have to play Havertz. Havertz is not a striker, personally, I think so. Havertz is not a striker, but that is the only option there. That is the person they can play. That is what Potter sees as the best option for him. So we have to give Potter time to try to develop this team, to try and get something out of this team. That is what I feel. You have to give him time to develop his ideas into the team, and he will deliver. He will deliver. Just give him time. That is what I keep emphasizing on. Just give Potter time. Just give Potter time. Drop down your comments, your thoughts on Chelsea and Arsenal. Smash a like on the video. Don't forget to click that notification. Don't forget to click that subscription button, and don't forget to click that notification bell also, so each and every time you produce a video like this, you'll be able to be notified. Smash a like on the video. Let me see down on the comment section your thoughts, and see you into the next one.